Alright guys, I am going to go over day 14, which is the Morpho butterfly. I think I accidentally called our tree frog yesterday for day 14, so this is actual day 14. And as always, I'm going to go over some vocabulary first, and then we will read the passage and go over what you should do on your worksheet. Our first word is rainforest, which is a tropical dense forest that has a lot of rainfall. This has been a vocabulary word for all of our articles because all of the animals and insects that we're learning about all live in the rainforest. Species is types of a specific animal. I want to make sure I'm saying this right. Just a second. I think it's proboscis, but I want to make sure.
Proboscis.
Proboscis is a long, sucking mouth part like a tongue. So on butterflies, they have this, so it can go deep down in the flowers. Life cycle, a series of changes in the life of a plant or animal, and we learned about this yesterday with our frog. Antenna, long thin parts of an insect that are attached to its head. Territorial, when an animal defends its territory by scaring off other animals. Some of you may have a dog, and if the mailman or someone comes up to your yard, your dog goes crazy. That's because it's being territorial. Disguise, using color or shape to blend in with the environment. Poison, a substance that causes illness or death. All right, let me get to our article. Here is this beautiful butterfly in color. Morpho butterflies are a group of 29 types or species of large, colorful butterflies. Most of them can be found in the rainforests of South America, Mexico, and Central America. They are often called just by their first name, Morpho. Their wingspan ranges from 3 inches to a massive 8 inches. Adult morphos spend most of their time on the forest floor in the shrubs and trees of the lower levels, where they sit with their wings folded. They often gather in sunny clearings to warm themselves. When searching for mates, they will fly through all the layers of the forest. Males are very territorial and will chase away any other males. Appearance, so what they look like. Just like other butterflies, morphos have 2 antennae, also called feelers, 2 front wings, 2 hind wings, and 6 legs. Their bodies are made of 3 segments, the head, the thorax, and the abdomen. The top of a morpho's wings are colored in bright greens and blues, but morphos' undersides are often a dull color such as brown, gray, or black. Disguised to look like plants, when morphos fly, these very different colors make it look like they suddenly appear and then disappear. This confuses animals that might want to catch or eat them. The female morpho is less bright than the male. The male's bright coloring is also used to threaten other males that might fly into his territory. Here's another beautiful picture. Life cycle of morpho butterflies. Like all butterflies, morphos go through 4 phases in their life cycle. The first stage is the egg. Morphos' eggs are pale green and look like dewdrops. So dewdrops are what you see on grass. They're like little tiny water droplets. You can see it right through here on the flower. The eggs hatch into larvae, usually known as caterpillars. These are red-brown with bright patches of lime green. They also have long, stiff hairs which can poison animals that try to eat them. After several days, the caterpillars wrap themselves in a silk thread which they produce. This is called a chrysalis. Inside the chrysalis, the caterpillar becomes a pupa, which eventually hatches from the chrysalis and emerges as a mature adult butterfly. The adults live for about a month, because they don't live very long. Diet and feeding. A morpho's diet changes throughout its life. As a caterpillar, it eats leaves. However, when it becomes an adult butterfly, it can no longer chew. Instead, it drinks its food by using a long tongue called a proboscis. The morpho uses this tongue like a drinking straw to suck up the juice of rotting fruit, tree sap, fungi, and wet mud. Morphos, like other butterflies, taste their food with taste buds on their feet. Humans are cutting down the rainforest that morphos live in. Because of this, some of them are threatened with extinction. So their wings, one wing could be anywhere from the size of your thumb to the size of your whole hand, depending on the type of species it is within the morpho butterflies. All right, let's look at what we are doing today. So, on your worksheet today, you're just going to put down some things you've learned in complete sentences. So, for the appearance section, 1 to 2 sentences about what the morpho butterfly looks like. And you can find this on the first page of the article under appearance. So tell me what colors they are, what size they are, anything that you could tell just by looking at them. And then we have habitat. So habitat is where the morpho butterfly lives, and you're going to find that in the very first paragraph. It tells about where they live. Let's see if there's any more information about where they live. The first 2 paragraphs. So just 1 to 2 sentences right here in each of these. Diet and feeding. That is on the second page in the diet and feeding section. Tell me about what the butterfly eats and how it eats. The life cycle of the butterfly. This is right under the butterfly on the second page. Talk about how it starts as an egg and then becomes a caterpillar, and then it goes through, it puts itself in its chrysalis, and then it comes out a butterfly. So the life cycle would be how it changes. On the side, 3 other facts. So just 1 sentence per box about something you found out about the morpho butterfly that you thought was interesting. All right, guys, I love and miss you. If you need any help, please let me know.